Hello. Welcome to my channel, my dear friends. My name is Avilash and I'm a trader next door. In this video, I'll be analyzing the chart of gold USD for Monday. So if you're watching my videos for the first time, you can subscribe to my channel for regular market analysis. And if you also trade on other pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, GBP JPY, you can also check out the Forex analysis playlist on my YouTube channel as well. So let's get started. So before we proceed with the chart, I would like to take you to the Forex sentiment meter. You will find the Forex sentiment meter on my website, avilashhajarika.com, my name, under the Forex 101 section. In the Forex sentiment meter, here is our beloved gold, and as you can see, 76% retail traders are on the sell side. They have taken sell position, and only 23% retail traders have taken long position, are on the buy side. And the average selling price is 1812. Okay, and as we all know, there was a huge bullishness on gold chart market standing at 1858 right now, and average selling price is 1812. And this is the main reason why 90% retail traders lose money, because we do not use proper risk management, we do not use proper stop loss, and most importantly, we don't know when to jump off a ship. So my dear friends, if you have made the same mistake, then I'm requesting you, please do not make the same mistake again, because this is your hard-earned money and it's your duty to protect it. Okay. So when gold formed these two candles yesterday, we all were looking for the answer on the chart of DXY, and sadly we could not find anything, because DXY was not responsible for this move on the chart of gold yesterday. It was a complete news-driven market. And what was the news? The news was that USA is expecting that Russia will be attacking on Ukraine by next week. Okay, this was a big news because this may lead to a big event, big war in the whole world. There may be a crisis globally. Okay, if Russia attacks on Ukraine. Okay, and this was the main reason why there was a sharp rise on gold, because gold is considered as a very safe investment option. Okay, try to understand the logic here. Okay, gold is considered as a very safe investment option. So whenever world faces any crisis, okay, whenever world faces any crisis, people always prefer to invest on gold. So Russia, if attacks on Ukraine, there will be a global crisis. It may also lead to a bigger war. Okay, so as a result, people are pumping, investing on gold. They are buying on gold because gold is a safe investment option. Just along with gold, Japanese yen is also considered as a safe investment option. Okay, as a result, whenever you find any crisis in the world, there will be a rise on gold and a rise on Japanese yen as well. And this was the main reason why there was a huge bullishness on the chart of gold. And most of us were looking for the answers on DXY, but yes, DXY was not responsible at all. Okay, so next week will be very critical for the whole global market, not only gold but also forex market, stock market, or any market of the world. Okay. Before we talk about the levels on a chart of gold, let's look at the chart of DXY. Yes, DXY had very less role to play yesterday, but in the coming days, in the coming week, yes, knowing the body language, knowing the important levels of DXY is also very important. So when the market will be moving normally, okay, at that particular point of time, DXY will always be having effect on the chart of gold. So let's understand the DXY first. If you remember correctly, around 2 weeks ago, okay, around 2 weeks ago, around 2 weeks ago, when DXY was falling sharply, we discussed about the swings on the daily chart on gold. Okay, many of you were criticizing that I am wrong, okay, but I told you that yes, there is a good possibility of market bouncing from this support here. Okay, and according to our expectation, we can see that yes, DXY has bounced. Okay, DXY has bounced, and if we look at the present structure of DXY here, then yes, there is a possibility that in the coming days, okay, in the coming days, DXY will be going up to complete the swing here, okay. But as I said, there is a global crisis coming up most probably, okay. If something bad happens, okay, then I don't know what will happen, because honestly speaking, nobody can predict whenever a crisis comes up in the market, because there are certain things that nobody can predict in the market, and that's the harsh reality, okay. But overall, if technically we look at a chart of DXY, then technically our expectation was right. DXY has taken support and now going up. So there is a possibility that DXY will be bullish technically, okay, in the coming days. And if we switch over to the 4-hour chart, then the previous levels of DXY are still same. 95.20 will be very important support for DXY. In case there is a heavy fall on DXY, then our hope will be on 95.20, and if 95.20 fails, then we have our hopes on 94.60. These two are the important levels for DXY, 95.2 and 96.4 in case of a crisis on dollar chart, okay. Otherwise, if we consider the bigger picture, for the short term, DXY should be bullish, okay. Now enough talk about the fundamentals. Let's talk about gold. Yesterday when gold was extremely bullish, it saw some rejection at 1864 level, 1865 level, okay. But though there was some rejection around these level, okay, but we cannot consider this as a very strong resistance in the market. Why? Because this is not a normal market. This is a news driven market, and generally whenever there is a, okay, I'm trying to understand, whenever there is a battle between the fundamental factors and the technical factors, fundamentals always win, okay. So if again something comes up, okay, if again something comes up in the market by next week, obviously market will break the resistance and go up. These resistances will be of no value in case the fear turns into reality. If really Russia attacks on Ukraine, then obviously market will probably break the resistance and go up, because in the battle between fundamentals and technicals, fundamentals always win, okay. But still, keep in mind, around 1870 to 1875 we have the strongest resistance on gold. If gold starts going up also, there is a good possibility that the sellers present in this level will be giving their best fight, okay. They will try to hold the level, and yes, I will try to go for a sell position as well. So if the market remains normal by next week, take a sell position around 1870 to 75. If you see price rejection from above, and considering the technical factors, there's a good possibility that market will reverse, okay. But in case something bad happens to the world, then obviously the level will be gone. So keep in touch with the news, most importantly. And in case market comes down, okay, in case market comes down, then I'll not recommend a sell position, because taking a sell position in this market is heavy risk, okay, high risk. So if you want to take a sell position for scalping purpose, that's your personal choice. If you have the correct amount of experience in scalping, then you can take a sell position in this market. But if you are a beginner, new trader, then I'll say that try to go for buy at retracement. The first retracement level can be 1850 to 52. Around 1850 to 52, there is a possibility that market may come and bounce, okay. Market may come and bounce again. So if market bounces from 1852 level, you can take a buy position. On the other hand, if market breaks it, if market breaks the level of 1850, okay, you can take a sell position, but that can be high risk. So I am just leaving the decision to you, okay. But there is a possibility that market may bounce again around 1840 to 41 level. So if market comes down and bounces from 1840 to 41 level, we can take a buy position as well. But keep in mind, the market is very volatile, so proper confirmation is extremely important. So what are the confirmation? In case market comes down to the level of 1850 level, just observe the market. Do not buy blindly. Observe the market and see how the market is reacting. If you see that price is bouncing, if you see the price is being rejected from below, if you see a hammer kind of a pattern, then you can go for a buy. But if you see that selling pressure is high enough, do not do anything. You can take a sell below 1850, that's your personal call. Okay, but otherwise, if the bounce is not proper, do not take a buy position. And around 1840, if you see the same stuff, if you see the market is trying to take support, price is being rejected from below, that will be the confirmation that yes, this is the time to take a buy. Okay, otherwise do not do anything. And keep in mind, news driven market, nothing much to discuss. This level will be very important, 1870 to 75. If you see price rejection, you can take a sell position, but in case some news comes up, nothing will work. Okay, so that's the harsh reality. So bye bye, take care, use proper risk management, strict risk management, because this week will be very important and crucial for the traders. Okay, do not lose your capital.